Demon keeps dreaming of a demon town. Motherfucker, bitch, fuck, shit went down. Fleming's got an itch, scratch it with a bitch. Demon keeps dreaming of a demon town. Ooh, Johnson, that's my name.
Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, introducing you to my Shadows of the Damned Satanic Hell difficulty video walkthrough. This is the boss of the level 3-1, and this is the first of the Sisters Grimm. So this is hard, this. I felt it was very difficult. The main reason is she's such a bitch when it comes to the way she fights, and the pattern is pretty simple. She's going to fly around and throw scythes at you twice, then she'll go up into the air, she'll go down into the floor, it'll turn everything to night, and then she'll attack you. The only problem is when she does attack you, she can be really hard to hit with the light shot, because what you have to do is you hit her with a light shot, it stuns her, then you can shoot her in the chest. And you might be thinking, it don't look that bad to hit her with what you've just seen just then, but trust me, not every single run went this smooth, because she moves a lot and she dodges the shot intentionally, and it can be very challenging, especially when you bear in mind if she hits you once when she's in that phase, it's an insta-kill on my character. I don't know if that's indicative of how much life I've got, but suffice to say she does a ridiculous amount of damage, and you need to be really careful because there's no checkpoints, so you'll have to do it all over again. But you notice I get lucky with a couple of the first few shots with the light gun. This shotgun skull cushioner thing is not quite powerful enough yet to do enough damage to take her down very quickly, but it is still the best weapon to choose against her. And it's not hard, it's just made fussy because of the erratic movement of the enemy. If she stood still and let you hit her with a light shot, there would be no challenge to this. It's just the times when you can't seem to hit her for shit. And I'm not really giving you a good example of those moments because I'm hitting her quite well, but believe you me, if you have the same kind of luck that I did, she can be an absolute nightmare to hit. But the luxury with this fight and every single one of the sisters' fights is you can loop them. Every time you put them into the stunned mode with the light shot and then you hit them with your weapon, they will immediately go back and do the same move that turns it to night and then try and attack you. And you can loop them 2 or 3 times sometimes. Occasionally they'll come out of it like she did just then, but for the most, she will generally go back to doing the big move that she's doing right now. And it does make this fight a lot easier than it can be, because it could be super long, but it's just one of those where the amount of crap weapons that you've got and the amount of damage that she takes because of this difficulty is a bit ridiculous. It all culminates in a fight that's harder than it should probably be. There she goes, throwing more scythes at you. Be careful of this arena as well, because you can actually hurt her and she's inside these pillars, because she can float through the graphics, which is really cheap, and it pissed me off a lot when she did it against me. You just need to be careful when she rushes you that you don't stun her when she's too close to anything. So right now is probably a good example of me missing her. Yeah, look at her dodging the fucking shots. And I just thought, I'm not going to mess around with that. I'm going to hit that goat on the wall, bring it back to daylight, and try again. Because if you're having troubles hitting her, it generally means she's been super evasive. So the best way I found to do it was to just give up on that particular run. If you commit to it, you're either going to end up getting one hit killed, going to end up having your life dripped away by the darkness, or just getting really, really frustrated. So that's the way that I kept my sanity. And here we go, she's dodging it a little bit, but I get lucky there. And then I shatter the gem on her chest. And once again, you have to shatter it 3 times to beat her. It's the same with the second sister and the third sister. And I do believe that this one was the easiest sister on Legion Hunter, but on Satanic Hell, she gave me more trouble than probably all of them this one, because I just kept messing it up. I kept getting hit. And one hit kills are pretty cruel when when you're not expecting them. But just keep using the overpowered roll to dodge all the projectiles, and then as soon as she goes up again, she'll be going into the ground, and then you've got to watch out for her. Hit her with that light shot, and then finish her off with a nice couple to the chest. Nice double tap. But you'll notice she's a lot more eager to move, and in my efforts to cut her off, she's just completely doing me, basically. And right now, I'm trying to commit to hitting her because I believe she's close to dying, and the darkness is chipping away at my life, and there I go. I managed to clip her. She's pretty close to that pillar. I could have been really unlucky with that, but I got a little bit fortunate. Drink some tequila, and we're back on his feet. but keep dodging the projectiles, keep running around, and this is probably one of the most patience-testing bosses on the game. I don't think it's as bad as the goat George when he's on the horse. That was probably the worst. And Fleming is a bastard coming up, as you know he's going to be, because he's a bastard on all difficulties. But yeah, this one holds a special place in my heart for just being a pain in the ass. But as soon as you've shattered it enough times, you'll see the lovely beams of light emit from her chest. And she's going to drop another gem that you're going to get to slam into Johnson's forehead and upgrade your weapons even further. So pick up your stuff. Another boss meets the concrete, and we can continue on our quest to try and get Paula back. And I do apologise for uploading this in the wrong order. It's the way that I've sequenced the names for the videos. This one just completely got missed for some reason. It's just one of those things. I will correct it in the playlist when I make one, but you know, sometimes it's just how it works. Then all that you need to do now in the room is run around the outer edges, pick up all the healing items before you leave. Now that you've got your hot boner, you're good to go. And all that's left to be done now is to go through the doorway and blow up the wall using the ability that we've just been given. And what you want to think of this is a charge attack that is an explosive radius planted grenade. It is pretty useful. You can put about 5 of them down at the same time, and they are very damaging, but I don't think that the damage upgrade on the gun affects how damaging the explosives are. So it's one of those where it's a good weapon regardless of how much you actually use the boner. But the right doorway there has a cheeky red or a red gem in it for your upgrade. And this is a puzzle that you're going to be seeing frequently through the game, where you have to put explosive hot boners on all of the emitting circles to take down a weak piece of wall, and then you've got to chain the explosions to kick it off. It's nice and simple. Sometimes the detection on it's a bit weird and you can get screwed, but as soon as you drop the wall, you can push forward once again, go through the doorway and end another level. So thanks for watching, guys, thanks for listening, and you take care now.